Kirby returns to return to Dreamland again. Again! The Wii ushered in a golden age of co-op 2D platformers. New Super Mario Bros. Wii, Donkey Kong Country Returns, and Kirby's Epic Yarn all encapsulated the Wii's spirit of everyone playing together. But after Epic Yarn, Kirby fans longed for a return to series norms. Kirby was in an era of experimentation, with games like Canvas Curse, Mass Attack, and Epic Yarn implementing extreme changes to core Kirby gameplay. Kirby's Return to Dreamland promised a return to series roots. I skipped Return to Dreamland's original Wii release, so it was hard to tell what was new in our demo at a recent Nintendo press event in New York City. Kirby fans know what to expect. Kirby, a pink puffball from space, can swallow enemies whole to copy their abilities. His somewhat linear platforming adventures are easy to complete, but hide tons of secrets and challenges for more experienced players to find. In Return to Dreamland, Kirby and his friends team up to repair the magician Magolor's crashed ship. While Kirby's friends don't share his copy ability, they each employ a robust moveset based around their weapon. King DDD swings his massive hammer to spin through enemies and pound the ground ahead of him. Meta Knight fires beams of light from his sword tip and cuts down anyone in his path with his classic multi-hit sword attack. Waddle Dee throws his spear and uses it to helicopter into space. Magolor doesn't just sit around waiting to be rescued. If a player dips below the screen, Magolor flies to the rescue, not unlike New Super Mario's bubble mechanic. During boss battles, he throws in power-ups to aid his heroes. We played through the first level with 3 players. We often bumped into each other and sucked each other up in a race for power-ups. Swallowing another Kirby lets you steal their copy ability, a feature I'm sure no older sibling would abuse. If one character jumps on another, players stack, letting more experienced players literally carry the team. We had to implement an unspoken coordination to work through the chaos, but it was tough. While trying to grab the new Mecha power-up, I accidentally lost my tornado power, kissed the Nintendo rep's Kirby, then killed the robot enemy holding the ability. Most of the abilities, like the returning Cutter and Ice powers, felt a bit one-note, but the Mecha had a ton of attacks, like firing lasers and dropping bombs. We didn't get to try the second new ability, Sand, that lets Kirby summon sandcastles and dig under enemies. Kirby and friends have slight redesigns with flatter, cartoonier colors and a thick outline to help players keep track of themselves on screen. DDD has been hitting the weight since the original Wii release and sports his beefier build from Forgotten Land. Good for him. I wouldn't call any other graphics impressive or stunning, just bright, bloomy, and HD. Those character outlines really came in handy when a 4th player joined us in the middle of our level. Players can drop in or out at any time and can even change characters when they return. Our new friend found the Snow Bull Super ability, one of the few hyper-powered time-limited abilities. She rolled us right up and tore through flaming tiki guys and enemy sandcastles towards the end of the stage. Next we fought Fatty Puffer, the world's boss, to free a piece of Magolor's ship. I lost track of my Kirby almost immediately, but we took him down pretty quickly. After story mode, we traveled to Merry Magoland for minigames. We played Kirby on the Draw, a point-and-shoot carnival game. Enemies of varying point values popped up as we rushed to shoot them first. These 10 minigames have a few difficulty levels and 100 missions to unlock things like masks, which you can wear into levels. Our final mode was the brand new Magolor epilogue, but we were asked not to capture footage of this section. As up to 4 Magolors, players rack up combos and gather orbs in levels not unlike the main game. He begins with a simple forward shot of magical energy and a terrible jump, but slowly unlocks more abilities throughout his journey. Those orbs purchase upgrades to his existing moveset, giving Magolor a light RPG skill tree to work through. Levels are meant to be replayed with new abilities to aim for a high score in the combo multiplier. The first level didn't give a great feel for just how deep this mode goes, but as Deluxe's only major addition, it's worth keeping an eye on. Throughout the demo, I couldn't help but think about how much my 5-year-old niece would enjoy Return to Dreamland. My only thought. Ah, a great kids game. This is an excellent game for children. The children will love this. I've dabbled in Kirby as an adult and 100%ed Forgotten Land last year, but still couldn't shake the feeling that this one was not for me. Little else stuck with me from my demo, other than the frantic chaos of so many Kirbys on screen at once. Kirby's Return to Dreamland feels better suited to a 2-player experience, especially if at least one of those players is much, much younger than me. As a return to series form, Return to Dreamland will scratch that itch for anyone in need of some Kirby, but more recent entries do the same with a much stronger identity.